Okay, so today we'll be doing a oil change on a Ducati Monster 696. Just to start, we have a few consumables here. Motor oil, okay, this one happened to be fully synthetic. You can probably just use anything that as long as it's specified, in the manual. You have your filter. I happen to have a Ducati filter wrench, so that's good. That'll come in, make life a lot easier. While I'm there, I also got two crush washer. I got the bike up on the stand just to level it off a little bit better. The engine's hot, so we have to be careful when draining the oil. Take of course, the oil pan, just lay it down where you think it's gonna make the most mess. And just unbolt the plug, the drain plug, just right here. Okay, again, this is a 10mm bolt. Shouldn't be very hard, just crack. Okay, and usually just one crack, and that should be loose enough. I can tell right now the crush washer is gonna get stuck on the engine case, which is fine. Okay. I just want to be careful not to burn my finger too badly with the oil, with the hot oil. So there we go. Picture, but you see there's some metal shaving stuck to a magnet, and of course a fair amount of metal. So the ring just sort of fell off when I was wiping it out. Just make sure you wipe this area clean. Okay, I got the new crush washer. That's what we'll use. Pop it right on there. The torque, if you look at the manual or the service manual, it will say 42 Newton meter. If you're lucky enough to have a torque wrench that have that marking, that's fine. If not, that converts, you can find some online torque conversion tool that converts to 31 foot-pound. So set your, just wipe that clean, okay? Set your torque wrench to that, and we'll just torque it down. That is it. Okay, so that's for the oil. Next we'll do the filter. Lucky for me, I do have a oil filter wrench that just happened to fit Ducati. So we'll just put that on, and it should come off relatively easy. Take a few turns. Okay, and there's gonna be some, of course, oil coming out. Just be prepared for that. The rubber seal around the old filter is still here. Sometimes it dislodges and gets stuck up there, so you really want to just make sure that you don't double up on the seal, because that doesn't work actually. Okay, so just look up there, make sure that's all clean, and we can take the new filter. And just put some oil in it. You can use the old oil. Just wet it up a little bit. Okay. You can also put some new oil in here to help with the kind of like the dry start of the engine. So get it started. Okay, that should go in. And usually just hand snap is good. I like to use, because when you change the oil, it's really hard to get the quote-unquote hand snug in because, well, you're slipping all over the place. And just snug it up a little bit with the wrench. Okay, not too much. Just probably about a quarter of a turn. Make sure it's good and tight. All right, and then we'll tackle the screen next. Be much. We'll take the 14mm. Okay. Yes. Oops. Okay, and just buck. Okay. Okay. So that's the crush washer again, the old one. All right. And inside again, use a 14mm hex key. It's a little hard to break, so you know that wasn't too bad. But generally, when I did this the first time, it was a little tough to break. So you might have to use a longer wrench just to get it out. Okay. Takes a few turns. It should come out. So you'll see the usual metal particle here. Okay, metal shaving. That's just normal. Alright, just clean it up. Some people use a brake cleaner. Not really, just wipe it down and make sure it's, you get all the particle out, and we'll torque this back in. Okay, and now that we get a nice clean filter, well, mostly at least, okay, we'll just put it right back in. The torque for this is the same, 42 nanometer, sorry, so 42 Newton meter, nanometer is something else. So, which makes it nice, I don't have to change any setting on this guy. And we are done for the screen. The cover, same torque. Okay, I got a new crush washer. Just put that right on. All right. And I'll just put this on here. Okay. Okay. Probably more than just trying to be clean is that we want to be able to see any leak if it happens. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So next we'll just fill up the oil. So we'll put some oil in. I put about 2.5 so far quarts, and we're gonna just start the engine. Just let it put this in neutral and wake up my neighbor. We'll let the oil settle a little bit and check the level again, and this is a good time to just check around the area, you know, where we open things up. Just make sure there's no leak. All right, do it a few times, make sure level is in between the min and max. This one actually looks like it is. I'm gonna put the bike down from the stand and check it again, and fill it up a little bit if need be. Okay, and we'll go out for a test ride.